Hello everybody, Christian Jack here in Vancouver, day one of the Gold Cup Diary, and you know what, every book needs a forward. Even before day one, even before chapter one, we need a good forward. So I've got you right here. Not an actual forward on the pitch, you know, like a written forward.
Ah, okay.
Do you
That's
understand
what
where
you
I'm
mean,
going?
a forward. Okay.
Yeah, so if like
okay.
I was putting together the Gold Cup book, I would have a forward written by you, my friend.
Okay,
So
all right.
Jesse Marsch is here with us, the head coach of Canada's men's national team. So before this Gold Cup, how are you feeling? How's everyone doing?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. We had a good 2 matches in Toronto and enjoyed those matches. They were big challenges. A lot of guys got a chance to play. Now we're looking forward to the challenge of Gold Cup.
The Gold Cup comes thick and fast, but it is only a year since obviously this week you were getting ready for Copa America.
Yeah.
What did you learn during that you can kind of help you within this as you build towards a tournament?
Well, it's a grind, right? Like every game has a lot of moments in it. We managed well in that tournament, but if we were to go back, we'd look carefully and say, okay, in the group phase, we only won 1 game, only scored 1 goal.
Yep.
And so as much as we were very proud of the performances, it's not easy. And even though the competition is a little bit different in this tournament, I think we're expecting exactly the same.
You got Honduras first here in Vancouver, so let's go there. You trained again today. What can you tell us? Obviously, I think Stefan's gone to the Club World Cup. Alistair's coming very soon. But other than that, how's the squad feeling and what are you working on with them?
Yeah, losing Sam was hard, especially given how he was playing. But I'm really happy to see him play like that. And now we just got to get him healthy. I've already spoken with Axel Schuster at Vancouver, and we talked about it. And we're both going to support Sam fully so he can get himself back. But in general, I think the team's excited. I think they believe in themselves. They know it's going to be a big challenge, but the first game against Honduras we know is probably the most important game in the entire tournament. And if we can get off in the right foot in that match, we set ourselves up for success throughout the tournament.
It's going to be a huge game. Is that managing expectations too, Jesse? Because there's many people now in this country, and it's probably a good thing, that'll go, oh, Honduras, Curacao, El Salvador, this will be a breeze for Canada, but that's not how international football works.
No. And I appreciate that we've created. I even think in the Nike or in the friendlies in June, Ukraine put their best team out against us, and so did Ivory Coast. So we're gathering respect, I think, internationally and at home, and so comes with bigger expectations, and we have bigger expectations for ourselves too, but that also comes with bigger responsibilities,
right.
So we have to make sure in all ways that we're up for it, that we understand exactly what each match is going to require, that we're not naive. In these tournaments and in these games, you have to be intelligent, you have to be savvy, you have to be sharp, you have to be ready for anything. And so that's a lot of what the preparation has been about. Not just tactically what the games are going to look like, but like what the entire experience is going to be like playing a team like Honduras.
Before we pressed record on the camera, your assistant, Mauro Biello, was high up there chirping us. You're going to be high up there, and he's going to be down on the field because you're suspended for the first 2 games. How's that going to feel? And have you ever before actually preferred to do that? Have you ever made that choice before, or is it just now the first time?
I actually like being higher, and I have some experience with being suspended, so I've done this.
But I didn't know if you actually deliberately
No, I've never deliberately done it, but
Okay.
I talked about it a lot in England, and because I really do enjoy that vantage point better. But imagine if an American in England decided he was going to watch the match up high. How would that be received?
It would not go down very well.
But really, you're removed from the emotion of the game a little bit, and the feel for like the physicality and everything else. But just from a tactical perspective and from like looking at, okay, how can we gain advantages in the game, and what do we need to address with what they're throwing at us? I actually prefer to be up there. So. And Mauro and the coaching team will do fine. And then I think the challenge is, can the leaders in the team and can the team as a whole really now, from the inside, take this thing over and understand exactly what the game requires and execute that?
And you won't have to do any press conferences or any media for
No, I won't have to talk to you guys. I'm a little disappointed I'm talking to you now.
I'm really sorry about that. We'll keep it really
problem.
quick and we'll wrap it up. Without Stefan Eustáquio there, you talk about the leaders. Who are those? Who are those ones that you want to step up and we expect to see again? Because obviously Alfonso's not here either as your skipper.
Well, look, Johnny, I think, is someone that everyone in this team looks to. So we're making him captain for this tournament. I think it's a great opportunity for him to continue to grow. And, he's such a great player, but he's not the biggest voice. He's always does his leading by actions, which is a good thing. But now it's time for him to put his vocal leadership to practice a little bit. Kyle Laren still is an important guy in the team, and he's a soft-spoken person, but he's also very intelligent and very perceptive. Richie Larea is a force, right? And he's also an intelligent guy that has good perspective on things. Then you could go to Maxime Crepeau, you could go to Oso, you could really go down the list, right? Derek Cornelius is continues to emerge.
Right.
Like, there's a lot in the group, and certainly then when Alistair gets here, I think it'll be a chance for him as well. But we like the overall makeup of what this team is, from age perspective, the balance in the team, positional balance we have, mentality of commitment to each other. Like, there's a lot of well-roundedness to the overall group. And then that gives us the opportunity to really try to push things daily to be the best that we can.
And just for clarity, Alistair has had a well-deserved honeymoon. That's
yeah. Well, look, he also had an injection in his back, right? So he needed time. It coincided well. Like, he was asking me first about what the timing should be. I asked him to come a little bit early just to make sure that he's here to support us after Sam's injury and everything else.
Yeah.
And his wife has allowed him to come a couple days early, which I think will be good for him and good for us.
Finally, Jesse, obviously you've talked a lot about rotation in different positions. Is this a tournament you'll need to rotate, even in goalkeeper positions, for example, or is it because it's obviously a different kind of tournament than you would expect at Copa?
We'll look. We've already know a little bit of what to expect from each team. We'll be able to use, obviously, we'll get through the Honduras game to do everything we need to take care of that match in our way. Then we know Curacao, and we already have some ideas, but we'll also be able to watch their first group phase match, and then we'll then kind of transition into the last match against El Salvador. But we're not going to play the same starting 11 every match. We're going to rotate guys. We're going to make sure we use our entire roster, and then we're going to demand that guys are ready to perform. And the more that we can get that kind of collective understanding and performance, then it gives us a chance to be successful.
All right, well, in 1 year's time, you'll be here for a World Cup. 25 years ago, Canada won a Gold Cup. They'll be hoping to do that. It all starts Tuesday night here against Honduras, 7:30 Pacific. I'll be on the sidelines. This man won't be.
No, I won't be.
No. Thanks, Jesse.
Thank you.